Hello, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to isolate or identify the anomalies in the potassium thorium ratio map as well as the ternary map. So for us to do that is because it's very important so that we're able to isolate those anomalies, identify them on the images. So what we know from our, if we go back to our project folders, we have our raster images, the potassium thorium as well as the ternary. So let's see how do we isolate them. So all we need to do is to open QGIS, go to layer, data source manager. Now select raster, locate the folder on the desktop, raster images. Let's first take the potassium. So this way, then we add it. As you can see, it's in geographic. Click on question mark, give it there, good to go. Right click, layer is set. Now we save this one. Project under, let's go one more time. This, which one is this? Potassium thorium ratio. Anomalies. Let's call this name. Now we save it as this layer. We have saved the project. The next thing is to try to identify this by using shapefiles. All we need to do is to go to layer, create layer, new shapefile layer. The name we give it to is, we go down to this, under this folder, I'll call it anomalies. Anomalies. Then inside this, we call it the potassium thorium ratio. Potassium thorium ratio, this is what we have. Then geometric type, call it a polygon. The coordinate system is set. Now we'll click OK. Now double click on this. Symbology, fill. Give it a dot dash. No brush. Applied. Then OK. Then select the layer, shapefile layer. Then click on this. Of this, then we'll set in the add polygon features. All we need to do is to try to click, drag and roughly move around this. You click while you move the mouse to roughly position this one around it. When you're done, right click, done. This one of the anomalies. Another anomalies is this, the I values of the ratio. I don't right click, then select OK. This is another one, anomalous zone. So we can add as many as possible. Is this. So for now, I think we can also take this one, click done. When we are done, they'll click on this save. They'll click back on this save. For all this is our anomalies. What are those anomalies? Potassium ratios are actually the hydrothermal alterations zones, hydrothermal alteration zones. So those are the one we have isolate, and which is what we have here. So we are able to map out those areas, because there's another one here. If we click selected, there we click here, click, then are good to go. Then click on this, click back, and this is what we have. And let's do for the ternary. They'll click on new and layer data source manager. Click on this, select raster 3 dot, then go back under raster images, then bring the ternary, then add, then okay, question mark, select this, right click. Let's see, the layer is set. Now say layer, create new layer, new shapefile layer. Click on the 3 dots. Under the anomalies, we call it the ternary, and save. Then geometry is polygon. The coordinate system is set. Then click OK. If we click on this, just like what we did the other time, or brush, the stroke type style is dash line, applied, OK. So how do we able to identify this one? We look for those whites, actually the highest value potassium, and those one where we have the white, and those one we have the black. So many things can be done here. We can click on this later. What we did there, we're able to add some label to it. Of this, roughly move it around. Then we have another area here. Well, we have red. And also where we have white, because white is always in eye color. Also we can indicate them. If we look back to it, let's see. The white contour indicates a high concentration of 3 radio elements, which are contribution of from the sulfuric granite, biota granite, and mostly granite rocks. Areas you can see all these parts overlaid by mostly white. It's mostly granite areas. So we can also do the same thing here. And there is also select as many. that's all what we have here. Then click on save, then this back, and then save the project. Then we go back under the QGI project, we call it the ternary, then save, and that is for off this. You can see this is what we have. Bring it back. So this is some of the anomalies we have. You see these are the blacks. Mostly all this place is being dominated by white. It's actually granitic areas, mostly light blue and the rest. So there are a lot of things you can look at it. All this black, all this white is granite areas. These high potential areas, potassium. All these are the areas where you can do a lot of things. Even this part of this. So I think with this, everything is set. So that's how to select the anomalies for the potassium thorium ratio as well as the ternary image. Then later we'll see how to get those maps back to produce the maps like this in ArcGIS. To produce those maps like this. Now that's what we want to do. So that's all for this video.